Hello and welcome to Week 9's Jing for CAS 210 Data Structures and Elementary Algorithms. Jason here. This week we're going to take a look at searches a little further. Primarily this week we're looking at index searches as opposed to linear searches. So last week we had a linear search we were working with that essentially took this very large collection of data here. It's about 100,000 items, and we searched line by line to find a particular value in this collection. So doing that, the search works, it returns values, but unfortunately it's very slow. And we can kind of see down here, I ran a test. It took about 13 minutes to return the values that I was looking for. Now, index searches, on the other hand, go a step further because essentially we're taking our collection of data and I use Python, so I kind of piped my original file into a dictionary that essentially generated a unique list of keys for each value in the data collection. So what that does is it kind of organizes the data in the essence that each piece has its own unique key. So when we run the search, we're basically looking for the keys that return those values. So in order to do that, just added a little bit more code. So I have a file to dictionary which converts the original list into a dictionary and generates the keys. And then I have another function, dictionary search, that basically looks through the dictionary. If the value is in there, it's going to return each key where that value is found. So I've run an example down here that included the linear search that took 13 minutes. And then with our dictionary search, I did basically with the linear search, the test that I ran was finding the most occurring values and the least occurring values. So we see here those, and I did the same thing for the dictionary search to try and keep it consistent. Plus I kind of threw in a random value just to see how the index is returned. So we can see down here that our least occurring value was 50,953. Our most was, well, actually this isn't quite returning that. I think this is returning the actual first value in the collection versus the last value in the collection. So we'll have to work on that a little bit. But then we have my dictionary search that I tested there with the value 26,719. And it did return that it occurred at these following indexes in the collection. And as we can see here, it did so at a fraction of a second. So compared to 13 minutes, that's pretty awesome. So I think the main takeaway this week is not only choosing the right algorithm based on our data collection and the size of the data collection, but also doing some tests just to make sure that you're really using the most efficient algorithm for the job. So that's what I have this week. I'd like to thank you for watching. We'll see you next week.